Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, my name is Audrey. I post 2 new videos every week, and if you hit that red subscribe button and the notification bell, you'll be notified when each video goes live. Now today, I want to demonstrate the power and versatility of a few carefully selected pieces. So if you've been to this channel before, you know how much I love capsule dressing. It's really helped me personally hone in on my personal style and really cut down on the clutter in my life and my wardrobe. So I think that it's something that when done correctly really has a transformative effect for how you approach dressing, and I think can ultimately help you feel better with the pieces that you have and then look good every single day. So what I'm going to do in this video is I've selected 20 pieces from my own wardrobe. These are spring themed items. They all have a cohesive color palette that I'm going to go over, and then I'm going to mix and match these different pieces, their clothing, shoes, accessories, and jewelry. I'm going to mix and match them a multitude of ways to create over 30 different looks. So what I'm going to do first is go over my color palette and why I selected it, and then I'm going to go through each individual piece a little bit to give you some reasoning and understanding behind why I selected it. Because I think once you really start to understand what makes a generally speaking versatile piece, you can really start honing in on what's going to be versatile for you, your personal style, and your lifestyle. So with all of that said, let's go ahead and hop right in. All right, let's start things off with color palette. For this particular mock capsule, I have selected base colors of black, white, and blue, which will be represented in most of my denim. And then my accent color is pink. I selected black, white, and denim because those are 3 universally flattering colors. They're colors that I find most people already have in their wardrobe. And then I selected pink as an accent color because pink, when chosen in the correct shade for you, is also universally flattering. So I find that it's a very versatile color palette. It's something that can really work year-round. So if you are using this as a springboard for year-round capsule or minimized dressing, then I think it's a really great place to start. Now let's go over the pieces that I've selected, and we'll start things off with tops. I have 3 white tops, 1 standard white t-shirt, 1 white linen t-shirt, and 1 white button-down. I've selected the white t-shirt because it's very lightweight, it's very easy to layer with, and I find that it's something that can easily be dressed up or down, and when done correctly, you can even wear a white t-shirt in a very simple cut like this to the office. I'll demonstrate how in a little bit. Now I've selected a linen white t-shirt in a very, very similar silhouette for this personal capsule because for me personally, it's a silhouette that really works. I find that a very simple neckline like that goes with most necklaces. It also goes with most earrings, and I can also layer pretty much any topper over it or a scarf, and I don't have to worry about filling in the space or competing too much with an elaborate neckline. So for me personally, it's a total hit for me, and I've selected it in linen because we are in spring. It's going to get very, very hot down here in South Carolina, and I find that linen is very breathable, and it's a great piece that I can dress up or down as well. Then I've selected this very simple white button down. I think it's an absolute essential. It's something that I wear year-round in varying weights and materials. The one that you see here is a very basic cotton button down, but I love it because it has darting on the sides to give it a more structured feel. It also helps accentuate your figure. If you find that you're someone that doesn't like super masculine tailored pieces, I definitely recommend finding them with darting and seaming in appropriate places to help show off your waist. And then I also love this particular one because it's wrinkle free. I never have to iron it, and it's a no-brainer for me. So this was an absolute must. Next, I've included a blue and white striped wrap top. This is something that I personally really love. It's very easy to throw on, but it's still breathable and lightweight because it's cotton, and then it has the balloon sleeves that help let a little air up there. And I've selected this particular top because I think that in order to stretch the overall versatility of a few pieces, you really need a couple standout pieces. So I personally really love to always have either a printed top, a printed blazer, or a pair of printed pants or skirt. I find that it's something that I come back to time and time again, and it really helps inject a little fun into an otherwise very simple wardrobe. And the last 2 tops that I've included are 2 t-shirts. The first is a black off-the-shoulder, or you can wear it regular, scoop neck tee. This is one that I've had for a pretty long time now. It's held up pretty well. It's a jersey material. It's still relatively lightweight. It's not something that's totally breathable because it is jersey, but it is very comfortable and easy to throw on because it doesn't wrinkle. And I also find that it has enough stretch to still be very flattering. So it's something that I really love to include in pretty much all of my capsules. And then I've also included a simple striped tee. I love a striped tee. I think you can't go wrong as long as you find the width of stripe that suits you, your personal style, and then also a neckline and a sleeve length that makes you feel comfortable. So for me, that tends to be a boat neck. I really like how a boat neck looks, or a scoop neck. Those are my two favorites. And then I also really gravitate towards either short sleeves or 3/4 sleeves because I find I can wear it year round. If it gets a little too short in the sleeves or a little too long in the sleeves, I find that it's kind of limiting for me. For bottoms, I have one pair of white linen shorts. I love linen, especially since I've moved back down south. I think that it's a wonderful fabric for the warmer months, and I love this particular pair because they're structured enough without feeling stuffy. So I still get the relaxed benefits of linen without having to feel kind of sloppy and a little too casual for a lot of the looks that I personally like to create. But you could very easily swap these out with a pair of denim shorts, a pair of black shorts, or even a pair of printed shorts if you preferred. Next, I've included a black skirt. I love a black skirt. I have an A-line style, slightly flared one that I wear all the time. You guys know if you've been here before. But I've recently included this pencil style from Everlane because it's a great option. I really like having the more slim silhouette option. I find that it's very flattering. It's very easy to wear. I can dress it up or down. So when working with smaller pieces overall, I definitely recommend choosing your skirts in either an A-line or a pencil because they're the most versatile and definitely universally flattering. Then I've also included a pair of black pants. Again, I think black pants are an absolute staple. This is a pair that I've had for a very, very long time. They're great because they're structured enough, but they have the extreme comfort factor. They have an elastic band in the back, which makes them very easy to slip on and off, but I can still tuck in my shirts and not feel too sloppy. Plus they have pockets, you know I love pockets, and they have a finished hem around the ankle, which I find really helps dress them up slightly. So these are a jersey blend. They're very comfortable, like I said. They don't wrinkle, so they're a very easy piece. But if you do live somewhere that's either very hot or very cold, feel free to swap this out accordingly throughout the year with either a cotton version, a lightweight linen, or even a wool or a wool blend. I find that those mixtures tend to get me through the entire year very comfortably. And the last bottom that I've included is a pair of jeans. This is a skinny style, mid-rise in a mid-blue. I find that when you are trying to streamline things and pick pieces that are very versatile, picking denim that is either dark wash or a mid-wash is the most versatile. It goes with everything and you can wear it year-round by changing up your shoes, accessories, and outerwear. Now that we have our core pieces out of the way, let's go over the pieces that we'll use to supplement these items to create a variety of looks. So the first thing in this category is going to be jackets. You know I love a great blazer, and this white linen one is my favorite for this time of year. I find that linen is great for the spring and summer, and into fall even, if you style it correctly. But I love a white one for this time of year because it feels very fresh, and then if you pick one with a slightly more structured silhouette like I have here, you can wear it to the office, and it feels very appropriate. But you can also wear it on the weekends and not feel too dressed up. It's an absolute closet staple for me. Next is a very simple classic denim jacket. For this category, I recommend finding something that is as simple as possible in a mid or dark wash. I personally would avoid white denim, black denim, or very pale washed out denim if you're entering this category for the first time. So if you're unfamiliar with how to mix and match, definitely opt for something in a mid blue or a dark blue because it's going to be a lot easier to work with and much more versatile overall. And the last blazer is a printed one because I love the way that a printed topper adds the perfect visual interest to an outfit. So I can pair this with every other piece that you see here, excluding the striped top and the blue striped top. Those are the only two I personally am not adventurous enough to pair with, but I find that with everything else it looks dynamite and it's a great way to add some color and life into an otherwise very simple wardrobe. Now let's move on to accessories. So we're going to go over jewelry first. I have a very simple, everyday, delicate necklace. This can be in your style of choice. For me personally, that is gold with a very delicate diamond in the center. I find that this is a no-brainer. I can wear it with everything. I can dress it up or down. It doesn't feel too formal or too casual. It's an absolute must for me. The other necklace that I've included is more of a statement. This is a very long strand of pearls. These are vintage. I've had them for years. My mom found them in a thrift store many, many years ago. And I love wearing this because you can double it up, wear it long, tie it. It's just incredibly versatile. And I find that a statement necklace is something that's really critical for helping add visual interest to very simple tops. So if it's something that you've been hesitant to get into, you can easily swap out your statement necklace for a pair of statement earrings. I find that they do the exact same effect. They have the exact same effect, and sometimes they're a little bit easier to wear because you don't have to worry about competing necklines. For earrings, I've chosen to include these hoops because I love hoops. I love the statement that they make. I think they're totally classic, and I personally can wear them with everything and not feel too over the top. If you're someone who thinks that they're a bit much for the day-to-day, then definitely opt for something more delicate, or even just leave your ears bare. It's perfectly acceptable, and as long as you have other things going on in your outfit, I think that you'll still feel dressed and completed without necessarily having to throw on an earring. And the last two accessories that I've included are scarves, of course, because I love scarves. If you've been here before, you know my love of scarves. So I've included two that are in my complementary accent color of pink. I've chosen a very deep, vibrant neck scarf. This is a very small square scarf. And then I've chosen a much larger, lighter scarf in a chiffon lightweight material. I find that both of these in the slightly lighter weave and then the lighter, brighter colors are fantastic for this time of year. I love them for tying around my neck, in my hair, on my handbag, on my wrist even, and then even using as a cover-up for evening events, or even just as it gets kind of chilly in the early morning, or if you're sitting at your desk and you need something to wrap, but you don't want to bring a blazer or a cardigan. I personally love them, as you know, and I think they're endlessly versatile, and no wardrobe of mine would be complete without a scarf. And for shoes, I've kept things very simple and only included 2 pairs for this mock capsule. I've chosen 2 that are very versatile and I think quite easy to work with, but definitely feel free to go as crazy or as minimal as you want in the shoe department. I personally tend to exclude shoes from my capsules each season because I love them for stretching the versatility of my overall closet. So with that in mind, I've selected 2 that I think you can get a ton of wear out if you are looking to streamline things a lot. So the first is a pair of cap toe slingbacks. I love this style because it's a very classic silhouette. It's also very easy to work with. You can wear this with skirts, dresses, pants, and jeans, and they always feel appropriate. And then the other pair is a pair of espadrilles. I love espadrilles for the spring and summer. They're very light and breezy, very easy to wear, and I find very comfortable. So the takeaway from this would be to opt for a slightly more formal option and then also a slightly more casual option for the day-to-day. I find that having that balance is very important for making sure that you don't wear your shoes out too quickly, but that you also have options. And there you have it. Here are all 20 pieces again at a glance. And then before we hop into the lookbook portion, I'd love to know in the comments down below what your personal wardrobe looks like. Do you love shoes or accessories or jewelry? Do you love them for stretching the versatility? Or are you an extreme minimalist and to you this seems over the top? Definitely let me know. And like always, thanks for watching and I'll see you in my next one. Have a great day.